The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will start this game off with the football. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown 49ers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out.
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Great job and contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part. And then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The lone back's got it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught behind the line. It's Dishman. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block, guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Find some fresh air. Bounced off his feet.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Turning it on. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. There's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. There's the hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to...
Let's it fly! And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. To throw, it's McCown. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Hauls it in. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Nicholas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, how's that for being impressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The 49ers have their offense in high gear. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Harold. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
This guy is lightning fast. You see him come out of the break on the slant. QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. And the 49ers pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Rutledge. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, it's a like with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The 49ers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Using his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Niners!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air, it's McCown. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got a man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
And the 49ers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they're giving it to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McCown. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far,
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Gets away from one, finds some space. Touchdown, Charlotte! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
and punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
There he goes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Harold. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll give it to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Harold. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Charlotte. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UTSA 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Peterson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense. But you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Trying the left side. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Harrell. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's McCown. Quickly complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Back open in the middle. At the 45 on his way. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Here's a heat. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense playing a bail technique.
QB spicing. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Pulls it in. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. Forced out of the pocket. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
QB spicing. No gain on the play.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Pass to the end zone. Caught ball. A touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Harrell. Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down a couple more.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Oh, they're after him. Hey, that's a live ball. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Sometimes there's no substitute for old Lady Luck and having her on your side, and she just guided that ball out of bounds for the offense.
And I think that head coach, he just narrowly avoided having a heart attack. You can never afford turnovers, but especially not down in the red zone like that. This offense has got to do a better job of ball security.
Fourth and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. Off play action. Bring in the heat. That'll do it. The sack ends it as the defense puts the final nail in the coffin. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Flames will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have the ball first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
To the air on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Jackson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Liberty Flames offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Make some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Sparks. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Flames are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Sparks. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Liberty.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. A 1st down run on the doorstep. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with your football.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the 1st points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Pulls it in, it's Finley. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On a little time, lets it go. Grab behind the line, it's Finley.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
It's on target and complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they...
And oh, what a grab on the layout on the right side. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Offense needs a couple of yards on 4th down. Remember, they can get the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Liberty! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Fitzpatrick. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Flames need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Copeland. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sparks. Setting up the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Lost to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out.
Right on target this time. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Flames will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback up. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Pulls it in. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Flames with the 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Pushes for the goal line. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their...
And the ball is loose on the return.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Wants to throw. It's Fitzpatrick. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Gray. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Wants to bring it back. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sparks. Get it out on the screen. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. In the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a catch. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Grabbed over the middle, it's Finley. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. The throw. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next run.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Flames will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Fitzpatrick. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Running to Green. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Back to throw, it's Sparks. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. To throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here with a touchdown. It's fourth and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie it.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets it past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Flames will punt this one away. They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.